The last time the feed was dropping, and I could not go out like that. I started to leave it as it was. It was like a 15-minute live, but I could not go out like that. And I know it's getting late there, but I'm like, y'all snowed in. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Don't watch Netflix. Don't watch Amazon.com. Watch the Mac DV Food and Travel Network right here, right now. What's going on? And I don't know if y'all know, I've started a series of episodes called Why I Love Thailand, or Reasons I Love Thailand. And we're going to talk about that. I got some items over here, man, that are pretty cool. And one is the weather, man. I love all changes of seasons, but it was cool being here. And this weather is normally in the 80-degree zone. Sometimes it gets up to 90. This is the cooler season. What's up, Jude? They say it gets a lot hotter here in the summer, but y'all know we were here last June and July, and it was fine with me. And it's more of the rainy season around June. I love the rain too. I just love the seasons. You know, another reasons, and we're gonna get into all of this. What's up, Sheila? What's up, DJ? Yo, I was just watching your recent live. Thank you. Don't continue watching that, man. Don't stop. And if you haven't seen the last live, it's like 15 minutes, but we're on Beach Road. After this live here, you want to go back and watch the live before that. This is still the same day. I got the same clothes, same hat. That don't mean nothing, right? That could be a different day I have the same clothes on. But you definitely check that live out, because I always wanted to go live on Beach Road, because the beach is there, the action is there, and just kind of let you guys see a little bit of that. What's up, town? What's up, Nitason? Hello, Matt in chat. Yo, I was just watching your recent. Yeah, Sheila here. Jude is in the house. That's what's up. So let's get right into it, right? I will go back to watch. Thank you, Sheila. Yes, definitely check it out. And don't forget, I just dropped a video last night. I had to go. The video was doing poorly. I had to go and change I changed the thumbnail on it. I changed the thumbnail on it, and the young lady that I met there, I had her picture on the thumbnail and my picture. I said maybe that'll attract people to watch the video. You're missing all of this snow. I know, user. I love the snow. The first day or two after the snow, I love it. But not too long after that, man, it gets kind of messy, right? Hey, man, I love watching your videos. I heard from my niece in Jersey, they got 20 plus inches. Wow. That's a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow. I'm gonna post a picture of my car that's in the snow, that's parked right now in the backyard. Andrea Williams said, hi, Matt, what's up? User said, enough is enough. Yes, I get it. I get it. Right now, I'm back on the road that I'm on a lot. And this road has a lot of interesting things for the next 4 miles. Half Gay, Half Straight is in the house. What's going on? Wait a minute. Is that Half Gay, Half Straight? Or did somebody just address Half Gay, Half Straight? Bullet Club for Life. What's up? Half Gay, Half Straight is now the Bullet Club for Life? I'm lost. All right, y'all. Before I get into what I just bought, if you are a diabetic, or you know somebody who is diabetic is interested in moving to Thailand, this is going to be one of the reasons this is going to be good information for you. And once again, y'all know I used to go live over here a lot. That's the Pizza Hut right there. And right next to the Pizza Hut is something called the Pizza Company. I have never been to either one here, but maybe one day I'll be craving it and just try it out. You know, maybe one of these days. And it's 9:30 in the morning. I guess this is rush hour. Look, every day is rush hour. I just passed by that food spot I went live 2 days ago, and they still got food out there. I was gonna go live there, but I kind of changed my mind and didn't. I didn't want to do it because I wanted to get pictures of this lady making mu ping, which is like that pork on a stick. But to reach over there, it wasn't good reception, you know, so I didn't really want to go over there. And that right there, that's the 7-Eleven right there that I went to, or that I sat in front of 3 lives ago with the ladies cooking the food right on the side. I was thinking about going live there again too, but I didn't. You know, so that's what it is. That's what it is. This is what I got right here, y'all. Let me show y'all what's going on. Let me show y'all right here what's going on. If you know somebody who's a diabetic, because I get a lot of questions of how much of the medicine's over there. I got Accucheck. Accucheck. These are strips, all right? I have the tester at home. These are the strips right here where I could test my glucose levels, right? And then this right here is the box of metformin. I'm okay? Am I okay? I'm okay? Okay, thank you. These are the metformin right here. This is 30 tablets, 100 milligrams. Sometime I'll break those in half, right? My doctor prescribed me 1,000 milligrams 2 times a day, right? But I'll probably break these in half, being that my glucose levels have been pretty good, right? For both of these, $37. All right. Now, some of y'all that are diabetics or no diabetics, tell me that's not an excellent deal on medicine. Also, I did not need a prescription to go in there and get these items, you know? I did. Hey, Sheila said I have not checked out Gina and Jason as of yet, but I love the fact that they meet up with you, working together, education, travel. Yes, when I go up to Bangkok too, I'm gonna hit them up, because they're no longer in Thailand right now, but when I go to Bangkok, I'm gonna hit them up. Tell me that's not a good deal. Run in and talk to grandma, or if you grandma, talk to yourself. But I got metformin and these strips, $37. I just walked into the pharmacy, told them what I needed, $37. Is that a good deal? I could be wrong. And I know some of y'all got benefits, but y'all paying for them benefits, right? Right? I know at least some people got a $15 copay. Like some people that are working regular jobs got a $15 copay. But just to get those, and I gotta check, because I've never, to be honest, I've never purchased strips, because I've always been on some type of benefits, you know, and connected with the VA. But my mother, when my mother retired from Rutgers University, she used to have to pay like for her medicine. And like she would have to, they would pay part and she would pay part. But for that metformin and stuff, she was paying hundreds of dollars, if I could remember correctly. Does anybody really know? Nobody's on here diabetic. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong topic right now, right? All right, we'll talk about eating fried chicken then, and salt pork and fatback. Let me stop being sarcastic. What's going on? Who's in here? What I miss? Okay. Oh, you just said, wow. My man Matt, how's it going? It's going good, Abe. Hello, Matt, my fellow deviants. I couldn't get into the live chat earlier. What's up, Jay Lane? Well, see, we came back just for you. What's up, Matt? Showing love from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They're from Wisconsin, y'all. That's B. King Jr. What's going on? Wow. That's a great deal, because medication in the U.S. is out of control. I had medication that was $300 a month. Wow. Yeah, man. The medication is inexpensive here, and if you know what you need, know what you want, don't come here thinking you can get narcotics, though. You cannot buy narcotics. I don't know how you would buy narcotics, but I was going to say you can't get it from the pharmacy. I'm sure you would need a prescription for that. This fly is getting on my nerves. Bro, that island video was amazing. Thank you, C. Riggs. I appreciate that love. I appreciate that you watched the video. I thought it was amazing, you know, and that's why I wanted to share. I didn't share everything. I just shared like just enough to make 17 to 20 minutes, but we did so much more. Now, I'm gonna be honest and transparent, because it wasn't transparent, or it wasn't evident or obvious in the video. I actually mixed two videos together there. You know, I mixed two videos together. One, I was actually there New Year's Eve, but I didn't show y'all the New Year's Eve celebration. That was insane. Maybe I'll make a video for the members of the New Year's. And then me and Tay, the next one was just me and Tay. You know, so yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was a good time for me, man. I really had a ball. If you just tuning in, we are here in Thailand. This is a live video. It's about 9:40 in the morning here, and I am on South Pattaya Road. I didn't say Pattaya at the time. I am on South Pattaya Road, and you got the dental clinic there. I have not been to the dentist here, y'all, but I'm here and I can go get cleanings and fillings. Very cheap, very cheap. That's what I'm hearing. Very inexpensive. So, the second episode of Why I Love, there's the police. And I should cover that too. One day I should be talking to the police because I don't have the same fear over here as I do in the US when I see the police, you know? It's a different, hey, how you doing, man? It's a different feeling over here in Thailand. When I walk up on a police officer, it just seems like love and like I feel a sense of security, like they're here to keep me safe. But in the States, man, I be nervous. I really do. You know, and me as a man, I gotta admit, like, I be nervous. You know, when the police get behind me in my car, I be nervous. And I be hoping that they turn off. And it's just crazy. You know, and y'all know, like, I drove down. I did some driving here. And when there was, like, police checks, man, I just rode right through them, no problem. There's no fear. I have no fear. All right, let me see what y'all been talking about. Jay Lane said, oh no, don't talk to the popo. I do agree that the nutrition has to change. I do agree that the nutrition has to change and movement is necessary according to what are capable of doing. Try to move every day, even if the time is short. Yes. Veronica Williams said, hey Matt, do you think you lost any weight while in Thailand? Do I think I've lost? Yeah, I think I've lost. Now, do I know I've lost? Yes, I know I lost. I know I've lost about 21 pounds. I came here about 200 pounds, and now I weigh about, last time I weighed myself is 179 pounds. But I still got a little bump, you know? I still got a little bump, and I gotta get rid of these love handles. I don't want no love handles. See, just a little bit. And I was doing some push-ups yesterday trying to tighten the chest up a bit. Yesterday, I stayed in the house all day except to come out and get fruit. And that's when I did the Why I Love Thailand video. Check that out, the short one. I bought all of that fruit for $9. The watermelon, the pears, the apple, the lemons, not the lemons, the limes, the oranges, the ginger, and the apples. That was all $9. So that was the first episode. The second episode, I just showed y'all that, but I just did a little video walking the street. The reason I love Thailand, episode 2. And I actually showed the metformin and the test strips. Yeah, so what else is going on, y'all? We're gonna be on here about 30 minutes today. Is Loudmouth New Yorker back? Let me see, I agree, Sheila, we gotta walk the walk. Yes, yes. Abe Love Game said, okay, I need to bring my butt to Thailand. I need to lose 25 pounds. Yeah, my eating habits definitely changed. For one thing, I don't keep much food in the house, so I don't have much food to snack on. If I'm eating, I'm out in these streets eating. And you know what? Let me tell you something about Thai culture, you know. And my friend Tez, travel addict Tez, he always jokes about it. He'll say, like, these, like, Thai women, they don't sit down and just eat a bunch. They'll nibble all day. But if you come here and take your Thai friends out, right? You take your Thai friends out, it's not gonna be like I got a bowl and you got a bowl. Most of the time, it's like we're ordering 5 different entrees and we're gonna share them amongst us. And it's always a communal type of eating. And I love that. I really do. I guess that'll be an episode too, like the reasons I love Thailand. I like the communal type eating. It's just like back home when the Chinese and the Koreans, when they sit down and eat, it's like several of them, several bowls of this and that, and you're sharing. I think that's so cool. And it's like we used to do when we were younger. And when I was younger, my family would sit down and eat dinner. I don't know around what year that ended. I would say that ended when I was in grade school. We no longer sat down and ate dinner with mommy and daddy and my sister and my brother. And we were all doing our own thing, you know. And I miss that. I miss being able to sit down with my family and eat, you know. And me and my kids, I take my kids out. When I'm home, I take my kids out as most as I can. And we eat and we talk and we debrief one another on what we've been through in life, and we give each other suggestions. I take suggestions from my kids. I teach my kids and I give them suggestions, you know, and my ideas. I think that's what family is about. Sometimes we forget that the kids have good ideas, you know, or they see something that we don't, and we got to pay attention to what they see, because we be done messed up. And then the kids later say, Daddy, I told you that thing was going to hit you in the head. But I didn't listen. I got hit in the head by that thing. All right, there was a question on here. What's going on, Lush? Success Systems, what's up? I miss family style meals at the table. Yes, Abe, me too. Jay Lane said no preservatives, no processed foods are helpful for losing weight. Yes. Zane Miles, Matt, you've been living it up. I'm happy for you, brother. You look good, feeling better. Thank you, Zane. That was it right there. Dave said, do you like Vietnam better? If it was my decision right now to live in Da Nang, Vietnam for 6 months, or Pattaya, Thailand, I would choose Da Nang. It's a little bit more inexpensive, and that's important to me. You know, why are things so high in Newark? Why are things so high in New York? That's important to me. It's capitalism. So, yeah, I really enjoyed my stay in Da Nang, and I want to travel Vietnam some more. I also, yeah, I would choose Vietnam for 6 months. But out of Thailand, where would I want to live as of right now? I would want to live in Koh Chang. People say, yo, it's a lot quieter there, and that's okay with me. Pattaya is a party town. You know, people get their groove on, what they call it, their bubble on. That's an old school term. The young people won't understand that. People get their bubble on here in Pattaya. It ain't no joke. I mean, I can go to a place right now on Walking Street, and it's jumping. People in there playing pool, they're drinking, they're dancing, singing, like they're out at 1 o'clock in the morning. Right now, on Walking Street, I could take y'all to a spot. Only thing, I couldn't videotape in there. Let me sit down, man, I'm getting tired. I couldn't, these ants are over here bothering my stuff. I couldn't videotape in there though, because there's signs all over the wall that says there's no videotaping. Now, I'm not going to show y'all this guy's face, right? But this right here, there's and I've seen this a couple times. I've seen a couple black guys that appear to be homeless. I want to know their stories so bad. I've seen 2 so far in the last 3 days. And I've seen like 3 white guys that appear to be homeless. Thank you very much, Lush, for the $2 supers. I appreciate that, Champion Like. Thank you. Let me like that right now. Y'all make sure y'all love that supers that just came in from, I got to read the name right? It's Lashona's Success. Lashona Success. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm sorry I'm messing the name up. I just can't get it. But yeah, I've seen some homeless people here. And I wonder what's their story. I wonder if they just came to try to live here and they didn't make it. You know, let's talk about that. You have to have a budget. You have to work on that budget. Sometimes you can't go out partying, you know. Sometimes you can kind of get wild and start splurging. Next thing you know, you spent $1,000. You know, then you go out 3 or 4 more days and then you spend another $1,000. And then before you know it, you in a bad situation. And I've had people approach me a couple times and say they needed some funds, and these were grown people like me, and they needed some extra cash. And I was like, I said, what's going on? You know, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Cause about 6 people asked me for money this week. Let me just say that. In the last 8 days, about 6 people asked me for money, and they needed money to help pay for their rent, you know? And I was like, wow. You know, like a lot of people aren't budgeting their money right, or they thought they could make it here, and it's just rough on them, you know? So the one thing we can't do, we can't splurge. If we don't have the money, like my money, I gotta make sure I have enough money for the next 6 months. That's what I always try to do. I try to make sure if something jump off, I got money to get out of here. Ain't no telling with the lobster man, with the redhead lobster man gonna do crazy. I gotta be able to get on the move, you know. Even if I just grab one backpack and leave a suitcase, I gotta have enough money to get on planes, maybe slush some money to somebody, because it's like, no, you can't get no plane, but if you give me an extra 100, I'm prepared to do that, you know? So I'm telling somebody, if they don't have their rent money, they're not prepared for an emergency escape. You understand? I'm military. You gotta have an emergency escape plan, you know? Or some type of general quarters. General quarters, you gotta be in general quarters mode. Or what is it called? Battle station. You gotta be on your battle station. So that was even back home, man. I had to have enough money. If the landlord decided to kick me out, I was able to live in my car and travel the road, you know, whatever. You have to have a contingency plan. That's what I'm trying to say. Contingency. Yeah, you need to have that money in case something pops. Yes, you're right. Robert Milk said, where you been at, Matt? I'm here in Thailand, been to Vietnam, been down to the island of Koh Cham. They need to have a remote job before coming. Yes, there should be some type of income coming in. You know, with the money that I have coming in for YouTube, and I'm never shy about sharing about my YouTube money, I should be able to live here per month. It would be a tight budget, but that money keep me from off. I can't be out just spending money all the time. Matt, you're famous for butchering names and words. You've pronounced Pattaya about 5 different ways. No, it's Pattaya. I usually pronounce it Pattaya or Pattaya. The correct name, the Thai people say is Pattaya. But I usually say Pattaya because I came here, we called it Pattaya, you know, and that's what it is. Thank you. It goes as fast as you get it. You don't have it goes as fast as you get it if you don't have a budget. Yes. Yeah, I was telling a friend of mine, right? I told her, because I helped her buy a skirt, right? And we was over here eating right back behind these buildings. It's the market. You guys seen the market. And the lobster man is on TV now. Glad you're alive. Oh, yeah. What they doing? The State of the Union, right? Yeah. You don't need to watch that. We know what the State of the Union is. All right. So I took her over there, and when she bought the skirt and gave me back the change, it was like 400 baht, which comes to like $12. I said, keep that, but save the money. She was like, yeah. I taught her the word shopping, and we joke about that word now, shopping. I said, because you love to shop. I said, you always shopping. She took that money and went shopping more with it. I said, see, you're not learning. Like, you got to save some money, and then you'll have money for the stuff you need. Because she works, right? But she'll bring her money, and And all right, enough about other people. We not watching. Yeah, I should have said we boy. I should have named this one that. We are boycotting the State of the Union. I ain't trying to bring no unwanted light on me though. You know, they'll be done scoured the internet and found that, and then I'll be like, my passport be done got revoked. Kiki laughing. Yes. Yes. Okay, what's the name now? Is it LaShawn's Success? LaShawn's Success. Dana, thank you, LaShawn's Success, for the super chat. I'm telling you, it's a blessing every time I receive a super chat. It's a blessing. It's an extra blessing with the super chats, the memberships. All of these are extra blessings, and I thank you. I gotta read that again. The Lobster Man is on TV now. They're saying Floyd Money Mayweather. Look at MC Hammer. Juice is going crazy. LaShawn Success said, hi champions. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, you need to have, okay, in case something popped off. Yep, I read all that. Yes. Yes, yes. It goes as fast as you get it, yes. I know, Rainey. Homeless in another country, right? Now I'm assuming that guy is from America, but I don't know. I really don't know for sure. Hey Marcus, yes, everything is well. When I taught in daycare, we ate lunch like that. It's called family style eating. Yes, yes. That was Sheila said that. Zane Miles said, J. Elaine, 10,000 to 20,000 steps in a calorie deficit, you're gonna lose weight. And I've been doing a lot of walking, y'all. But I do a lot of walking back in the States. Y'all know I walk over. I'll be doing live walking. But I had set a time aside also to get my miles in. And I would walk 3 to 4 miles daily. Democrats are boycotting and speaking on the Midas Touch special called The People So Too in YouTube. Joy said, hey Matt, what's up, Joy? Marcus said you can help the homeless people out and make some content out of it. Probably people will set up, they do have homeless people. Who said that? Marcus, I prefer to work with an organization or get a feel of exactly what's going on. Because like that guy, when I was filming just now, as he saw the camera, it wasn't facing him, but he did like this. So he definitely don't want to be on video. And it's a real sticky situation when working with homeless. But you're right, if I could look up an organization that work with homeless and then go in there and like bring some blessings and serve, that type of thing, that would be pretty dope. I used to work with homeless for almost 15 years in New York at the Salvation Army. I worked with the Salvation Army almost 15 years. And I worked with HIV. I worked with the HIV clinic. I worked with the homeless. I worked with families I worked with women that got beat up by their husbands and we needed to send them to an emergency place that was secret. Just to, lack of better terms. I'm sorry to be so brutal with that. So yeah, it's always a sticky situation, because I don't want to put them on the spot. And they could just be like happy to be homeless. I've met a lot of people that didn't want a house, they didn't want nothing. Did never want to talk to their family again, but I put them on camera. They'd be like, look, daddy's in Pattaya, let's go get him. Then they come get him. He'd be like, I didn't want you MFers to come get me. How did y'all find me? They'd be like, we seen you on Matt DV. I'm about to sue that jigger. See where my mind goes with it? I'm sorry, y'all. I took it too far, right? Why do you be homeless in Thailand if you're from America? These are good questions, man, but I don't ask those questions because I know I done been through some shish in my life and I've been homeless and I just know that there's circumstances that could happen, but the circumstance that we were talking about is the people that don't budget their money and wind up because these people are going to be stuck, man. You know, a good friend of mine was about to get kicked out of their apartment, and this person's from the U.S. They were going to get kicked out of their apartment if they didn't come up with the cash like in the next 2 days. So that's a rough one. That's a rough one, you know. And I always tell my family members back home, if you in a bind, like you know how you have some family members that fall behind on their mortgage and lose their house. Why didn't they bring that to the family? Some of them say, I can't talk to my family. But that's a damn shame that we can't talk to our family. Let me look at the camera. That's a damn shame that we can't talk to our family. You know, we could talk about President Trump. We could talk about how we being done wrong. But we won't talk and love our family and say, look, this is a family pool. We're going to put money in it every week. If somebody falls in a bond, we're going to vote whether to help them or not. Right? And if someone's losing their house or if they fall behind on their mortgage 1 month, let us know so we can start pooling some type of help, like and not just give them the money, but we also want to help them with their finances so they don't fall into that bind again. You feel me? I'm talking too much to togetherness right now, am I? Am I talking too much togetherness, y'all? All right. This don't sound like the food and travel conversation. Food and travel conversation. Rugged said, what up, Matt? Nixon said, I'm not close to my biological family, but I agree, Matt. Thank you, Nixon. Soulful Gardening said, hey, Matt. Marcus said, might be your calling, Matt, getting some expats back home on their feet. Could be, yeah. 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 Oh, man, I just thought of another person that said they only had $5,000. This was a few months ago. I don't know what they're doing, but they said they only had like $5,000 in their bank account. And their rent is $300 a month. I would say you need $1,000 a month to get by here. So they had like 5 more months. But you gotta think, I've sold everything in the States. Almost everything except the car. And in truth be told, the car is not really mine. I'm still paying on my car. On my Subaru Outback, I'm still paying on it. So I sold everything. I got a little box of my last few things. I gave away my artwork. I gave away my television, my big screen editing machine. I gave up, most of that went to family, and I sold the rest of it, man. I'm telling you, this is what you got. My bag's at home, and I'm ready to be mobile as can be. If I need to go to Africa tomorrow, I can do that. If I need to go to Vietnam tomorrow, I can do that. If I need to go back to France tomorrow, I can do that, you know, and just start covering footage and start, you know, yeah. And that's my plan B. And y'all pray for me that I continue to keep up a budget. And thank you once again for all of y'all support who support this work that we're doing. Is $10,000 good enough to go to Thailand with? How long are you gonna stay here, Jeff? Because like I said, if you're gonna live like without out partying and splurging, you can stay here like 6 months, 7 months with $10,000, you know? But I think we should always have some type of income. My investments was pulling in about $600 a month, $700 a month when I was investing in Amazon and the Eaton Corporation. And then I pulled that out, and that stock dropped, man. I'm glad I pulled those investments out because I needed that money in an account to show the Thai government when I applied for my DTV visa that I had money in my account. So my investments did really well over the last couple of years. Right now, I have minimum investments. The Hispanics will have 30 folks in one house, nice cars in driveway, argument on a Sunday, back to work with Sarah came on Monday, not us. What do you mean us? Shaking my head, design. Kiki, when you say us, do you mean black people? Y'all gotta remember, there's all types of people on here. There's not just black folks on here. There's not just black folks. So, once again, that guy just walked by me again. I didn't want to show his face, but see him right there? He's been walking back and forth. Like he's walked back and forth at least 4 times since I've been standing here. The 35 minutes I've been standing here. You know. Okay, Kiki was saying us. Y'all gotta remember, there's not just black folks that watch this. There's Vietnamese that watch this. There are Spanish people that watch this. There are white people that watch this channel. There are black people. This is not the black network, and it never will be just the black network. I just happen to be black, and I'm proud of that. But I love everybody, and I appreciate everyone for coming by and stopping by. No, I get it, Kiki. I get it. The niggas keep laughing. The Rainbow Coalition. Hey. Yes, they are. There's actually 2 for sure that I know are in the LGBT community. Yo, it's getting loud out here. There are at least 2 people on here I know that's in the LGBT community, and one of them is half gay, half straight. And I always joke and say he'll do all of us. All right, I'm done, y'all. Once again, man, this your man, Matt DV. If nobody told you they love you today, you've been hanging with the wrong people. I love you, cats. Thanks for always tuning in. Is Loudmouth New York in here? How you doing, brother? All right now, my man. Where you from, man? Ohio? What part of Ohio? Yo, we got somebody here from Columbus, right? Come on, can I get you on video? Don't see. Look, we got a brother here from Columbus. Now, if you from Columbus, right, I gotta be like east side, west side, south side, north.
East side.
From the east side, Hamilton Ave, Main Street, Livingston Avenue.
Bro, East High School.
East High School. Yo, Columbus. Y'all know I lived in Columbus 9 years. I used to work at a place called Farmore. I used to live on Livingston Avenue. I used to live on Galt.
Livingston,
Yeah.
my mom's house now is James Road and 70 Freeway, Berwick.
Oh yeah? Can I ask how old are you?
21.
Are you around 60?
65.
Okay, so you would know the Barnetts.
Wendell Barnett, Brett Barnett.
Timothy Barnett, he passed away.
No, I don't know.
I think Wendell was his brother. Yeah, and then the Barnetts, his dad was like at this church, and he was a big.
No, this ain't the same Barnett.
Not the same Barnett. So he said, nah, they wasn't with the church.
They make the same Barnett.
That's funny. But nah, man, big up to Columbus, Ohio.
Where you from?
I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Hey, Zanzibar Club.
The Zanzibar. What you know about this? Y'all heard him say the Zan. Take it easy, brother. He said the Zanzibar Club. What you know about the Zanzibar? He said, yeah, man, that's the club. That was the club. Look, I got chill bumps, y'all, when he said the Zanzibar. Look at that. Y'all know how much I used to be at the Zanzibar? They hit me up in there one night and checked me and took the stuff out of my pants. That's when I was a bad boy, y'all, trying to make money the wrong way. Anyway, I'm done. Columbus, Ohio out here, y'all. That's what's up. In the words of Blackula, scream, Blackula, scream. Lincoln Motel, Colonel Abrams. Should I listen what you say or listen what my folks say? It's a tough decision to make. That's that Colonel Abrams right there. I gotta sit down, y'all. I gotta sit my rusty dusty down. This place, this place is a nail salon behind me. New York had a club, Zanzibar? I didn't know that. The only Zanzibar I knew was in New York. Now, New York had 58, 54, had the Paradise Garage, 84 King Street. Who know about the Paradise Garage? In the Village, 84 King Street, one of the livest clubs. It was one of the livest clubs in the world. I've never been in a club since back in the 80s that thump like the Paradise Garage. I'm done. The Down Under, okay. In the words of Tupac, we all cousins. Facts. True meaning of a small world, yes. All right, take it easy, brother. What are the chances I was about to say? What are the chances I was about to say? Akron, Ohio is in the house. What's up, Akron? You got one of your fellow statesmen here. I'm so happy to see more Black Americans get out and explore. My turn is coming. Yes, Abe, your turn is coming. Just do it. Do it. And I understand sometimes we gotta get our funds right and stuff, but yeah, just do it. I'm from Cincinnati. Oh, there's a lot of Cincinnati. It's a lot of Ohio Buckeyes here. I'm from Cincinnati, but shout out to Columbus, Ohio. Yes. Rainey said he looks familiar. Hartford, Connecticut turned in. What's up, Trump? Hartford, Connecticut tuned in. Their name is Trump. Trump MAGA. What's up, Trump MAGA? Even I got love for everybody, man. They be talking about the people that support Trump. They're Americans, you know? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. When the aliens attack, we gonna all be brothers and sisters then. When the aliens come down with their ray guns and start raying us, and them big tentacles come out and start grabbing us by the neck, we gonna all be cousins and family then. We're gonna be all, I heard this artist, poet say the other day, we're all citizens of the world, you know? And when you think about like bombing Iraq and all this other crazy stuff, we're all citizens of this planet Earth, you know? We are all earthlings, together earthlings. And a lot of things that one nation does affects the other. Y'all know how that's how oil prices go up and down. Because what one nation may do could affect the other. You know, if one nation impacts the water and messes up the ecosystem of the water because a couple oil tankers crashed and dropped all that oil, that's gonna affect the fish supply, and that may affect the price of fish. And we eat a lot of fish, fried fish, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting the perfect analogy for it, but you feel me? Yes, thank you, y'all. Please like the live, subscribe if you haven't. We're going to the show, Paradise. At this point, let them come. How much money do you need a month to live there? For me, I would need at least, my hand's getting tired. I can live off of $1,200 a month. That's what I could live off, about $1,200 a month here. What do I live off right now? That's a good question. Let me see, 5, let's see, 6. Right now I'm living off, I'm spending about $1,600 a month right now. You know, that's what my budget is at, about $1,600 a month. But I'm gonna tighten that up because I'm about to do some more traveling. So I'm gonna tighten that budget up. Let's get out here some more. I'm right, don't forget y'all, I'm in front of this coffee shop. For some reason my ears are getting clogged up. I'm here at this coffee shop right here. Oh, I'm standing in front of this ear and eye place, but I'm at this coffee shop. One thing I have noticed, there are a lot of Germans in this area. Yep. And then every now and then, I find out masala. You got the Indian restaurant right over here. Once again, you got the pizza spot, the Pizza Hut right there. You got the ATM machines there, Krung Sri Bank, and I like to use them a lot. And if you go right in that street there, you'll head to the market. And like I said, I love that market back there, y'all. And you know, not to knock anybody or what they like and stuff, but some people come here. Ooh, I'm getting old. And you know, and there's some men that come here that they look for lady boys, you know, and I ain't got nothing against that. Lady boys need love too. You feel me? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Are you hungry? I'll buy. Oh, Marcus, I am a little hungry, but I'm gonna go around the corner to my condo and eat some fruit. I appreciate that. Maybe I'll eat later on tonight. So if you did give money, it would go to food later, but not right now, honestly. So if the intention was to see me eat right now, I'm going back to the house to eat some fruit and drink water for most of this day and get some editing in. What y'all say? Should I bring out another episode tonight, or is it too soon? I just dropped that. Y'all go check out that video. Y'all check out that video that I had. Y'all check out the video that I posted last night. Check out the live stream that I did about an hour and a half ago on Beach Road. That all helps the channel. Some of y'all tell me like, man, I wish I could join, but my budget is tight, and I understand. I appreciate y'all for just watching the videos, you know, and I need to really reiterate that. I appreciate y'all for just watching the videos. You heard? Yes, yes I do. Adrian Browner. Hydrate, yes, I'm going. I am like, I don't know if y'all can see me sweating. All of this is sweat. It's about 85 degrees out. Pam said, yes, come on back tonight. Pam, are you saying go live tonight or drop a video? I could go live tonight. Oh, they was waiting for a car, a taxi. What's up, Pam M? Matt, what parts of Africa will you visit in the future? I want to go to Nigeria because that's where my people are from, in Lagos. But somebody told me this may not be a good time to go there. And also I want to go to Mombasa, Kenya. Jersey Girl said it seems boring. What seems boring? It seems boring. Nixon the deal. I would miss playing Lotto if it moved out of. I would miss playing Lotto if I moved out of the United States. But once again, you would save some money if you stop playing that lottery. You would save some money. Thanks again, Marcus, for that offer for buying food. You dropped a grip at the beach money. You about to catch diabetes from those fly sweeties. Rakeem, man. You funny. Y'all know I got my diabetes medicine right here, right? Once again, y'all, metformin. This is 1,000 milligrams, 30 tablets. Right? Very cheap. And I got the AccuCheck strips when I test my blood glucose levels in the morning. Both of those were $37. $37. I went and bought those from the pharmacy right down the street today. And that's all that cost. $37. Anybody that buys metformin, that pays for their metformin, please put the price up. What are you paying for your metformin? This right here is a spot I'm definitely gonna hit it. Y'all been asking me about fried chicken. They always got the fried chicken right there. And look at these right there. Oh, and they got the boiled chicken right there. Oh, somebody was asking me about sausage. Look at the sausage. Oh, they got some sausage. I'm gonna have to come back to this spot and get some sausage. A lot of Thai people go to that spot. I know that fried chicken always look good. I'm gonna have to come back to this spot, man. Definitely come back. There's not like a sign out here. Would they fry you up some fresh if you ask? There's these little trucks that you can catch them frying up. In answer to your question, I don't know. But I was mentioning that on another video that I prefer. They do sell lottery tickets here, but I prefer to get these trucks that are just frying chicken, and I just sit there and wait, and I get it. I'll go to Rampo Market and get fried chicken from there. They fry chicken up fresh every morning, and it's like 10 baht per piece. So a fried chicken leg will cost you 33 cents. Rainy, I do have Cash App. Is $ Matt DV Williams. $ Matt DV Williams is my Cash App, and I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm trying to walk around, Matt. Yeah. Oh, yes, Boofits, they do sell lottery tickets here. But if you hit the lottery, your Thai friend, male friend or female friend would have to go get the money. You cannot go pick up lottery winnings. Thailand is strictly for the people, yo. I was telling you, they are about their people. Yes. Who said that? You've been paying attention, Shaster. Shea Star. I am about 50 feet from the supermarket down there. Friendship Supermarket is 50 feet, and then you make the left-hand turn there. Yes. Yes, 33 cents. Yeah, it's 85 degrees here, Dana. All right, y'all. We gonna end this before an hour today. We're gonna end this before an hour today. I just want to go out in the street a bit. I should try to walk over to 7-Eleven and see what happens. So, look, I just want to have some fun. Let's run over to 7-Eleven and see if I pick up the app again. No, it probably wouldn't. I would lose y'all. I would lose y'all because in order to get on 7-Eleven Wi-Fi, I have to manually plug that in. If you just tuning in, you are at the end of a live video here. We are live from Pattaya, Thailand. This is what I like, these little bikes right here. I call them pickup truck motorbikes. They will put the use to a motorbike here in Thailand. And every time that one of them guys pass me, I know they be thinking, you thought this was a game. Yes, $ Matt DV Williams, thank you. That is our Cash App. This your man, Matt DV. If nobody told you, let me get to the light side. Nobody told you they love you today. You've been hanging with the wrong people, but you're with the right cat. Now, I love you cats, man. If you haven't seen the video I posted last night about us going to the island of Koh Chang, please check that out. And put in a comment what you think about that style of video. It's mostly about travel. It's mostly about going to the island and seeing the beautiful sights and in the water. Tell me if you like that kind of content. We do have some eating in there too. But I didn't have too many wide videos, so I put the vertical video up. But I thought after I watched it again, I said, it's a pretty good video. But of course, I'm biased. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a great day no matter what. Have a great evening. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.